Alright. Jackie Robinson, James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman acted as all four of these iconic figures, but on August 28th, the world lost this legendary actor and human to colon cancer. I still remember watching 42 when I was younger, and the inspiration I felt from his performance as Jackie has still stuck with me to this day. Through his terrific acting, impactful movie roles, and his inspirational fight with cancer, Chadwick Boseman lived a full life that impacted many people. Boseman was an acclaimed actor and well respected by his coworkers and fans alike. His passing impacted an abundance of people around the world. His death was a shock to the world as well. He had been hiding his diagnosis of cancer for about 4 years, and the public found out about it when he passed in August. Not only this, but the day he died, the Major League Baseball was celebrating Jackie Robinson Day. I believe this is not a coincidence. He acted as the heroic baseball player 7 years prior in the biopic film 42. Many actors and celebrities spoke out about Boseman's talent, his generosity, and just his overall kindness as a person in the moments following his passing. Those included were Jordan Peele, Viola Davis, Denzel Washington, who was considered one of Boseman's personal heroes, and countless others expressed their love and appreciation for Chadwick. At first, myself and many others felt grief over his shocking death. That grief eventually turned into respect and honor for a man who gave his all in his acting, his activism, and his selflessness. Boseman's iconic roles were extremely important to the world. In 2013, Chadwick acted in the biopic film 42 as Jackie Robinson. Being the first African American to play in the MLB, Robinson was a crucial role model for African Americans during that time period and to this day. The movie and Boseman's performance in the movie was widely praised as he attained his breakthrough role. He was a household name after this movie. Working alongside Harrison Ford, it's not easy to hold up your own, but Boseman did it, and this film put him on the map as a Hollywood star. So shortly after that movie, Chadwick starred in another biopic about an African American star, James Brown, in the movie Get On Up. James Brown is a drastically different person than Jackie Robinson, but he's another very important person in the black community. He influenced countless musical artists for years to come. Boseman yet again gave a great performance and received a lot of praise for it, which continued his streak for culture-defining roles. So in 2017, Boseman played another exemplary African-American historical figure. In the movie Marshall, Chadwick played Thurgood Marshall, who was the first African-American Supreme Court Justice in the United States. Then a few years after that, Chadwick Boseman landed on the big screen once again, playing the Marvel character Black Panther. He was an instant fan favorite, including me. One of my favorite superheroes is Black Panther. So when the Black Panther movie came out in 2018, I was really excited to see it. And the whole world apparently was too, because it reeled in more than $1.3 billion at the box office. And it's listed as the 12th highest grossing film of all time. Safe to say, that movie was embraced by the whole world and made a huge impact on popular culture and highlighted African culture at the same time. So all four of those movies brought in African or African-American culture to the big screen. So Boseman was diagnosed in 2016 with stage 4 colon cancer. According to the CDC, colon cancer is the third leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the United States. Nevertheless, he completed 10 movies during that time from 2016 till his death. And he battled through cancer to provide all those wonderful films for the world. Of those 10 movies he completed, eight of them were in the action genre. He kept his body in shape for these movies, where he performed, rigorous stunts, and at the same time he was receiving surgeries, chemotherapy for his cancer. So the strength of Chadwick, I can't even imagine. It had to be so immense. I don't think many people could do the same as he did. So Boseman decided not to share his news about the diagnosis, and no one knew about his cancer until he had passed. To me, that's very selfless of him, and this selflessness is one of the many reasons he inspired so many people. During that time, 2016 to 2020, he visited children in hospitals with cancer as well. And sometimes I wonder if he secretly shared his own stories of battling cancer with those kids just to motivate them. And I wouldn't doubt it. He was a very kind person, and I feel like that's what he would have done. So to conclude, Chadwick was a tremendous actor, but his life will be defined more than just a Hollywood movie star. His roles helped bring African American culture to the forefront. His generosity and his courage are inspirational to anyone. Unfortunately, he has passed, but he will be celebrated forever through his terrific performances.